Night. How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We are live on a Tuesday night. How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Live on a damn Tuesday night. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Um, but yeah, man, freaking these playoff games are crazy, man. What up, Jacob? I'm Jacob, man. I'm so apologizes, man. You have too many injuries, man. I don't know, man. What up, Abby? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Abby? Mitchell's trying to do everything he can, man. 48 points tonight. He's trying to do everything he can, but it's not looking that good for you guys. It's really not. I'm sorry, buddy. It's not looking too good. Yep, not looking good for the Cavaliers at all. They got the injuries at the worst time, man. At the damn worst time. It's just bad luck. Bad luck for Cleveland, man. Kenny should have took a timeout in the final minute. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing about Indiana, man, they play team basketball. They have like 5-7 guys in double digits, averaging 10, 15 points. That's a hard team. That's like a really hard team to try to play shorthanded, man. Donovan Mitchell trying to do everything he can, but man, it's just too hard. Maybe you guys can get a little bit more healthier, but we'll see what happens, man. Pacers might make it to a freaking consecutive Eastern Finals again. So that would be if Celtics Pacers, that would be the same as last year, right? Yeah, Mick, I think he's a little bit more hurt than we thought. Yeah, not looking good for Darius Garland, and I don't know what's the status for Evan Mobley. It's Friday, so at least you got 3 days to recover. Hopefully they can recover by Friday, man. Hopefully they can recover by Friday. But let's see, man. It's such a great year, man, and to not even make it to the Eastern Finals, that fucking sucks, man. I'm so apologize, buddy. I gotta give him I gotta give him some time. He might have been rusty tonight, Anthony Edwards. He did kind of go off at the end though, 23 and 14. So I mean, if you think about it, with the slow start he had, at the end it didn't even look that bad, 23 and 14. But let's see it's the first game in like 5 days. Let's give him time. Yeah, I know, Mick. I know he's struggling. But let's see. Let's see, man. His energy level's inconsistent. Even Chuck said it. We'll see, buddy. We'll see. Let's be patient. Let's be patient, Mick. I want to be. Let's see how he does in this series, man. Let's see. But if he does lose this and he looks bad, yeah, then he's gonna take a step back. But like I said, currently the best two players are probably Giannis and Jokic. I wanted to put Anthony Edwards third, but if he has a shitty ass series, then I'm not gonna be able to put him 3 anymore. What up, Bronco? Welcome to the show. I'm not you can be the next up and bring that in. I know, Mick, but I want to give him more time, Mick. I want to give him more time. Let's see how he looks in the next few games. I'm not ready to eliminate him as like a top player. It is, Bronco. That's what the playoffs are about. What up, I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry. Welcome in, buddy. What up, London? How you doing tonight? Bittersweet night for you, London. How you feeling tonight? You got the W, but Steph Curry hamstring. Damn, man. I don't know about a hamstring. Let's see, Mick. Let's see, buddy. I know he had a shitty-ass Western Conference versus the Mavericks. But let's see what happens. I know, like, the Lakers, not the best defensive team. right? So it's gonna be a bigger challenge versus the Warriors. It was London. Yeah, London. We'll see what happens, buddy. Hopefully he's back because it's gonna be a shame if you guys have to go through the same thing as Cleveland and lose because of the fucking injuries. Curry not playing next game. If his not playing, then easy win for Wolves. Well, the Wolves got to play better though, because now they're playing defense, man. The Lakers weren't that good on defense. The fucking Warriors are. All right, Michael, you gotta your wrestling jokes. You really like Joe Hendry. Steve Kerr said game playing without game two Curry. Yeah, because I think they gotta probably evaluate him. They'll probably have a better idea, maybe tomorrow, exactly how much time he's gonna be out. That's not a day today. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Mick. Hamstrings can be like 2 to 3 weeks sometimes. That's what the Warriors said, just saying what they said. Yeah, but London, a hamstring can be at least like 10 to 15 days, maybe even 10 to 20 days. What up, Rivera? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Rivera? Yes, buddy. Heel, man. 33 on Sunday. Tonight, 24. He carried the load, man, along with Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler, man. They did it all, man. Yeah, London. We'll see what the injury status is, man. I'm happy you're doing good, Rivera. Especially with all the all the cutting and running he does. Oof, man. That's gonna be such a shame if both the Cavaliers and Warriors get eliminated because of the injuries. Cleveland is to believe. Cleveland needs to get healthy. The injuries are piling up, man, and the playoffs lasted. Yep, exactly. We talked about it, how they were looking at, I think, what they say, like 15 games in 30 days. Remember, they said that these next two the two and the third round were gonna be kind of fast. What up, McLeod? Welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what the hell happens. Steph isn't playing on Thursday. I would be surprised if he plays. I don't think he's going to play. Hey, I'm happy you're doing good, McLeod. I'm chilling on a damn Tuesday night, man. I'm happy you're doing good. We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Jacob? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, Jacob? How you doing tonight, man? It was, man. Yesterday was wild, man. Overtime, Knicks winning, and then freaking Aaron Gordon again winning the game for the Nuggets. Holy frijoles. I bet you did. I bet you were pissed, London. What up, David? Welcome to the show. How you doing, David? Hey, we're just chilling, McLeod, watching these damn playoffs. No, I'm not playing a game. What up? What's your name? Leland. Welcome to the show. How you doing, Leland? My brother has a baseball game tomorrow night. We're supposed to play yesterday and Monday. Hey, good luck in the baseball game, and I hope you win. Boston got to do something. Yeah, they missed like 45, 46 threes? Jesus Christ. I'm happy you're doing good, Jacob. Thank you, Leland. I appreciate you following. Thank you, subscribing. Damn, if the Knicks win again, Jesus Christ. Well, my city don't have an NBA, so I don't have. I know, Michael. That's why I kind of don't look at your comments, because I'm trying to get the NBA stuff out of the way. And then I'll look. I think what you should do maybe is say hi and then give it like 10 minutes for the comments to go by, and then then once the NBA stuff is over, then we can talk about wrestling. But right now, obviously, NBA is the hot topic. Minnesota has got to wake up. Last two games often. Yeah, they're playing a better defense with the Warriors and the Lakers. The Lakers guards couldn't really guard that much, and then they didn't have a rim protector. Now you're dealing with it's a lot harder now defensively for the Timberwolves. How about Boston and Oklahoma? Yeah, yeah, man. All the whole so far in this round, the home teams are 0-5. It's crazy. I'm happy you're doing good, David. Celtics are boring to watch. All they do is shoot. They do shoot a bunch of threes. Knicks will win again, game 2. We'll see what happens, David. I used to play MLB the Show, but I don't have my PlayStation doesn't. I don't have a TV anymore. Well, I don't have a TV that can plug my PlayStation. You're in New York, nice, Leland. When you say welcome to the show, remind me of the dude from Nova Sushi shooting the weather. Oh, really? NBA, exactly. Hey, what up, Charlie? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? No, I don't play Mobile Legend. Let's talk cricket. I beg you pardon. Yes, I'm streaming. NBA's crazy, yes. Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green dealing with all... Yeah? Yeah, it's much harder to deal with the Warriors defense and the Lakers. I'm from Brazil. Welcome in from Brazil, Manuel. Hey, what up, Ernie? Welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy? Timberwolves scored 31 in the first half. I was like, what the fudge? Yeah, man. I think the Timberwolves gotta get used to this harder defense by the Warriors. How is it that the Warriors always seem to play 5 when Curry is out or sat down fourth quarter for defensive liability in it? Well, they play good, man. I think like I said, I think the Wolves were a little bit rusty, and plus they got to get used to this better defense. The Lakers defense sucked ass. Now they got to reel with a good defensive team in the Warriors. You can't. I beg you pardon, Riff. What up, Joel? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Edward? We chilling tonight on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors dominated. Yeah, they did. Honestly, out of all the games were close, that was the first kind of butt whooping the Warriors on the Timberwolves. I was about to go off in the fourth quarter. We scored. Yeah. Yeah, man. We got to see what happens, man. We got to see what happens, but the one that I guess it might be the upset is Pacers might upset the Cavaliers. I'm doing good too, Edward. I'm just chilling. Take my subscription. I beg your pardon? But yeah, man, these damn playoffs are crazy. Game 2, we will see. I want to see Jimmy Butler be more aggressive. Yeah? Yeah, man, Jimmy Butler. I wouldn't call 88-99 domination. Nobody cracked 100. Yeah, but all the other games, how close they were. I've been told that I look like the Ukraine president. I don't know. Some people tell me that. Yeah, Edward. I told you to stop. I told you, don't be guaranteeing a championship. Anthony Edward couldn't score. They defend. Yeah, but it might have been part of it. He was rusty. I don't know. But yeah, Anthony Edwards got up. But he did finish with 23 and 14. That was like 5 days ago, Mick. You haven't been here, buddy. He used to be a comedian. Really? Before he became a president? Didn't Abraham Lincoln used to be a wrestler before he became president? Role players will have to step up even bigger now. Buddy Hield. Yeah, exactly. Gary Payton. Okay, Edward. Kuminga got to play now, yeah. Yeah, Mick. It was like 5 days ago. You haven't been here. Warriors will lose into the Western Conference. Maybe Nuggets Warriors Western Conference. I mean, that would be the best case scenario out of all these teams left, maybe. Cavaliers, Celtics, Eastern Finals, and Warriors, Nuggets, Western Finals. But I'm not sure about the Cavaliers, man. They might lose. You got Wendy's? You know I be eating Wendy's, man, every Sunday. You already know Pacific. I don't know, Mick. Stephanie McMahon talked about it in an interview how there's a bunch of like stuff out there about Abraham Lincoln being a wrestler back in the day. Pacers cooking on the Cavaliers. Why I don't trust the East. They have injuries though, man. They're missing like 3 players. Garland, Mobley, and even DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, Blue Ranch is here. What up, Billy? Welcome in, buddy. Billy Donovan. Nick, I got it on Thursday. That's when I got the haircut, Thursday. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was wrestler. Yes. Yep, it's been talked about that he was a wrestler before he became a president. I'm not going to say much, man. It's one game, just going to take it one game at a time. Exactly, London. Darius Garland need to drink some milk. He's hurt, man. Freaking Darius Garland is hurt. He's got to get healthy. They need him. They need Darius Garland. Mitchell trying to do out here almost 50 points and still wasn't enough. Do you remember when John Cena got by Carlito Cousin back in that shit was crazy. Oh my Lord. That was towards the end of the Attitude Era. John Cena was kind of towards the end of the Attitude Era, not really though. When he was yeah, a damn toe injury. Pacers won't stop scoring. It's up to Cavs to outscore them, and I don't think. Yeah, Pacers have like 5 to 7 guys that are very capable of scoring like 10, 15 points. Like they have maybe like the deepest team, honestly. Well, I think I always say Pacific. I feel like the 90s were just better for everything. I feel around the time the Will Smith movie came out, that's when kind of sports became kind of, or wrestling or whatever. Halliburton hit that game win. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, Nathan had 23 points. Hit the damn like button, guys. Hit the damn like button. They constantly, they have like 5, 7 guys that score somewhere between 10, 15 points. They have a lot of talent on that team. Thank you, Bronco. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Hey, what up, Georgia? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? Mitchell, yes. Yep. Max Strauss and Jared Allen tried to help, but it wasn't enough. Game 3 is on Friday, maybe. Yeah, exactly. They have 3 days to get healed up, man. They have 3 days to heal up. They're gonna have 3 days to heal up. Minnesota Timberwolves will be swept by the. It's too early, David. It's only 1 game. Halliburton really thriving with that. Yeah. He's motivated, man. He's motivated. Now his father got suspended from being in the playoffs arenas. So I think he's playing with a French fry on his shoulder, man. I completely agree. The 90s Attitude was the best, I would say, up until. Yeah. For me, like, it did getting like a little bit soft in the early thousands. But like I thought like in 2009 when like Shawn Michaels retired and Undertaker and Triple H became part-timers, that's when it really got soft. The best storyline, the last good storyline they probably had was 2011 when CM Punk did the pipe bomb. Yeah, I'm almost at 5K, man. We're almost at 5K. Yeah, I couldn't believe the Celtics lost, man. I couldn't believe it either. Celtics 45. Yeah, 45 minutes free throws. Timberwolves will win the next game. Warriors ain't sweeping in general, especially with Curry having. Exactly, Ryan. What up, gaming? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? John Cena wasn't in. Was he really John Cena? Hey, what up, Packer? Welcome to the Sheehan. How you doing, Packer? How you doing, Packer? Shawn Michaels should have retired on his own terms. He did, man. He said he retired because his son turned 10 years old. And he said, I only have a few more years before he goes off to college. So that's what made him retire, that his son was going to getting older. Jack Russell Charles. Oh, that's funny. I got to go watch it. Dude, Monday Night Raw was really good. It's by far the best wrestling show of the week. Aaron Gordon did it again, man. Last time it was a fucking dunk. This time a fucking 3-pointer. Holy free holies. Aaron Gordon, man. It's like almost like Aaron Gordon is like a more like polish, healthy, no injuries of like Blake Griffin, right? Nobody really paid attention to him because he was on the Magic for so many years, but that's a nice player. No, Mick, but he said that he said that he had only a few more. He said, "Oh my lord, my son is 10. In less than 10 years, he's gonna be in college." So that's why he made him retired. Completely banning people from the channel is a little excessive versus time. I don't know, Ryan. I sometimes it's the same person on different accounts, so that's the problem, Ryan. We used to have a detective, and he would be able to look at the see if the channel was the same person or not. But I don't know. I think he got married now. He has kids, but he used to say, "Oh yeah, this guy needs to be banned because it's the same person. He's just making new accounts." Because they got Jokic pretty much, man. Jokic had like 42 and 23, man. He was a man amongst boys last night, Nikola Jokic. Yeah, and I think that's the one also I can see happening. I can kind of see the Nuggets beating I feel like the same way the Warriors beat Houston, I think Denver might beat Oklahoma because Denver has experience where Oklahoma still kind of figured things out. The last game the LA King hockey team played, do you think the referees were? I don't watch hockey, man. I only watch hockey when I was in Chicago. Here in Texas, they don't really play hockey. They fouled up 3 without Jokic on the floor. Yeah, man. They were scared. Like they kept fouling and fouling and fouling. He is, man, real one. He's playing. He's playing so good right now in these playoffs. This Aaron Gordon. Jokic had 42. He was unbelievable, London. Jokic is a true undisputed MVP, not giving his 1-2. Yeah, well, that happened to LeBron, right? That happened to LeBron. Once he got to the 4, he didn't get another one. I don't know, man. Maybe he'll get another one though, but Jokic is a monster. Yeah, they were getting criticized for fouling. You like the Anaheim Ducks? Jordan's the GOAT. Nick's gonna sweep. No, I don't think so. Nick's gonna sweep Holy Free Holies. I would just trust my defense, man. Yeah, I think the Thunder. I feel like they might. You know how these fucking teams are. They might fire their coach if they don't get out, right? They might try to get a more experienced coach. I wouldn't be surprised, man. You look at the Nuggets, man. They won the championship and they fired Michael Malone. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nuggets upset and they don't even go 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Presti says to hell with this and tries to get a more experienced coach. Go Kings. I know it's just that Jokic isn't just the MVP. He's having an historic Wilt Chamberlain. I think he averaged triple-double, didn't he, this year? Didn't he finish the season averaging a triple-double? Yeah, Knicks are not sweeping. Only Pacers. Yeah, Pacers might sweep, but I don't think I don't think we're gonna see any sweeps in this round, but we'll see what happens. Jokic not on the floor, no timeouts. I wouldn't foul, man. They just got scared. They panicked. Their philosophy was if we score for the rest of the game, we're gonna win by 1 point. That was their philosophy until Chet Holmgren missed the free throws. They look rusty, KC, and also I think they gotta get used to Lakers defense was not really that good. The Warriors have a much better defense. Triple, what do you call it? No, the Baconator. That's the one I get. The freaking Baconator. Can we get a pendejo face for Chet Holmgren? Yeah, they're saying that content creators are gonna be at the game. They said the Face Rug and I Show Speed and Ethan Ross. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how true that is. Yeah, Mick, but they might just look alike. They might be just look alike. Anybody that's like has a mustache, they think it's Face Rug, man. Anybody who has a fucking mustache and like kind of a big nose. But Face Adapt showed it on his stream on Twitch, and he showed a side by side picture of Face Rug and the person in the trailer, and he said it could be Face Rug, and I guess he couldn't find them. I didn't watch but they said there's also people that look very familiar to I Show Speed and Ethan Ross. Of course, KC. Of course, I've had in and out. In my last few Pacers Cavs recaps, I've went off on Darius Garland for not playing. Have you watched the second trailer? No, I didn't even watch it, honestly. I just saw that on Face Adapt did a clip, and that's what I saw. I haven't watched the whole thing. I don't even have a fucking PlayStation, man. Or I do, but I can't even plug it in. Nuggets have a chance to get in the NBA fight. They do, David. Low key, they do. Toughen up. It's toe injury. Play the damn game. You went off tonight, London. You went off. Hey, what up, Nate? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Nate? In and out, in and out. That's what our burgers are all about. I love In and Out, man. I love In and Out. My mom, man. I always have to go with my dad because my mom only likes to go to McDonald's. She's old school. And that doesn't play on Friday. I'm done with Darius Garland. Oh, man. Darius Garland, man. Remember Derrick Rose? Like in, what was it, 2013, I think? He didn't want to play. And it had been like a year since the ACL, and he didn't want to play. And they lost to Miami in the playoffs, right? It was when they had like Jimmy Butler and Joakim Noah. They had a really good team. Taj Gibson, Carlos Boozer, and people in Chicago were furious that Derrick Rose didn't give it a go. They're like, dude, you tore your ACL in January of last year. It's now May of 2030. Like it had been like almost a year and a half. They were pissed. I get the fuck. Let me remember KC. It's a triple one. So what is it? The with the animal fries? They need Mobley Hunter. They do, man. I had Taco Bell tonight, so I just pay the what? You can still You can tell stories when you were young. What? They almost won in 2015. The Bulls, they got eliminated in 2011. They were healthy and they lost. I think they lost like in 5 or 6 to Miami in the Eastern Finals. And then in 2013 again, they lost again, but Derrick Rose didn't play. Yeah, now the Cavs are pissed off at Darius Garland. What up, PJ? Welcome to the show. Michael Porter was a ghost. He's not playing that good. There you go, 3x3. I get a 3x3, animal fries, and a Coca-Cola. He had a diarrhea. Hello, what up, Sporta? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Sporta? We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night. What up, Fort Text? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Yeah, that's what I get, a 3x3 and animal fries and our large Coca-Cola. 2015, that was when Jimmy Butler started to be play good. Did they play them again in 2015? I think they make LeBron was not on the Miami Heat in 2015. He was gone by 2015. Michael Porter is playing hurt. He might be playing hurt, man. Thank you, Sport. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it for subscribing, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Hey, played the Cavs in 20, lost to them in the... Mick, we're talking about the Miami Heat, though. We were talking about the Miami Heat. That's what we were talking about. Not LeBron, the Miami Heat. I remember that one, too. Yeah. I know, I'm just saying they had a good team and good shot to win in 2015. Yeah, yeah, Mick, but I was focused on the Miami Heat stuff. I think by 2015, Mick, Derrick Rose was not the same player. He didn't have the speed and athleticism anymore. Jimmy was there now, but Rose was not the same. It wasn't the same player anymore, Mick. If he would have stayed healthy, dude, imagine prime Derrick Rose with prime Jimmy, and then Joakim Noah as a rim protector. But unfortunately, by the time Jimmy got to his prime, Rose had already tore his ACL and meniscus. Well, remember when Jimmy Butler was hooking up with... Yeah, that's what I heard, Ryan. That's a rumor going around. Oilers won game 1. Pau Gasol was on the team. Pau Gasol, dude. That guy was good, but also frustrating to watch. It has been London. It has been 0-5 on the home team. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, Chicago has not recovered since the Derrick Rose ACL tear. Yep, 2-game winners. Dude, Kobe almost won three-peat, right? 2008, 2009, 2010. He would have three-peated if they would have won the first one. Like, he would have three-peated again with Pau Gasol. People shade Pau Gasol, but he was a good enough substitute at 2. Kobe to win 2 rings after Shaq. Yeah. Yeah. Pau Gasol was good, but I would get frustrated at times with the defense, but he was good. I mean, they almost repeated. I mean, that would have been nuts if Kobe would have repeated with Pau Gasol. That would have been wild. I jumped out of my chair when Halliburton hit. Yeah, man. Halliburton, man. I'm happy for him because he does give like a little bit of that high schooler where, oh, I'm the best player, and then you play some random kid and you lose. And you're like, I'm not even sure you're one of our best 5 players in our school. But now I think he got a French fry in his shoulder after getting voted the most overrated player in the NBA. I think he's pissed off. I don't really know politics, Jamie. I don't really get it. Overrated chance and he's silent. Exactly, London. Yeah, he's got a French fry. Powell was all defense, at least one or I thought he got bullied by Kevin Garnett in the first finals. Cavs struggled to rebound, man. No, they couldn't. They were missing that's where they really miss Evan Mobley. I thought he did come back like a little bit more like fired up in 29 and 2010. But 2008, yeah, he kind of got whooped a little bit by both Kendrick Perkins and Kevin Garnett. Exactly, man. French fries from McDonald's. The only fucking place where you don't have to do anything to the French fries, you just eat it. No ketchup, no extra salt, no cheese sauce. They got a putback dunk and then an offensive rebound for the 3-pointer. Yeah, man, that was crazy. But yeah, man, these playoffs are crazy. These playoffs were crazy, man. It's been fun. I don't really go to Arby's. No, they don't have a drive-through, right? I like going to a place where they have a drive-through. Hit the damn like button, man. Hit the damn like button. These last 2 games, Ben Field not be stressful at the end. Yeah. Yeah, man. They've been easier wins these last few games. It is what it is, Jacob. It is what it is. I'm kind of in NBA mode right now. And then I'm probably going to get into baseball mode. I'll look at it maybe, but I'm not really going to get into football mode until like August, September. To me, fair, Garnett was a former MVP, kind of impossible to stop. Yeah, but Kobe got mad, dude. He told him, put your big boy pants on. They got a drive-thru in Arby's? Ow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really go to Arby's that much. I am prepared for game 2 to be difficult. Just gonna see exactly, London. Let's see what happens. Arby's meat. What? Are you serious? What the hell? Are you serious, Mick? They use the horse. The horse's what? The Arby's by me has a drive-through. Okay. What did I eat today? Today I had a soup. What the fuck? I can't even remember. Oh, teriyaki chicken with rice. That's what I had today. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I had 3 spicy chicken sandwiches. Nice. Nice, man. Where's the best chicken sandwich for? I think most people either say Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. Kobe also made the correct prediction way back when everyone loved Harden free throw game, saying that amount of ball handling focus on players won't. Yeah, I remember saying Kobe. I remember Kobe saying that in the mid 2010s. I remember that, Ryan. Yeah, and a lot of people kind of compare Harden to like a left-hander version of Kobe, so they kind of thought he was hating. But I don't even know. The thing is with Harden, the biggest thing he always chokes in the playoffs. Oh, your mom made it nice. Nah, dude. Dude, I don't even know, dude. Like, supposedly spicy stuff gets me diarrhea, but yesterday I did have my mom put like a green pepper on the rice and nothing happened. So I don't know. Who will win the United States Championship at Backlash? Fatal four-way match. I do think Jacob Fatu's gonna retain it though. He's only had the title for like 3 weeks, so I think he's gonna retain it. Second chance, which is good, yeah. Shakers Alexander is more close to Harden, except, yeah, no, he will play defense. I mean, he had 33 points last night. Let's see how he plays tomorrow. There's a George Pickens rumor to the Cowboys. Is there really? Damn. What's the thing? The biggest NFL story right now is the Abdul Carter. Nobody gives on. He wants to wear a retired jersey in New York, and nobody's letting him. Neither Phil Simms or Lawrence Taylor. He's a liability. I'll get rid of George Pickens. Thunder need Jalen Williamson to step up. Supposed to be second best player. Yeah. Yeah, man. They That's the thing I even said about the Thunder this year, that I wasn't sure if there was really a Robin for Shea Gilks Alexander. And it's a red. I wouldn't mind. He still get mad. You got to give him that book, man. That the Eagles give AJ. Oh man. Yeah, dude. Caruso was playing good. Hey, what up, John? Welcome to the Sheehan. How you doing, John? What up, John? How you doing, buddy? Shakers Alexander had 33. Yeah. It's got to be either probably Jalen Williams or Chet Holmgren. Yeah, that would be the biggest problem in him Yeah. Exactly, Mick. I thought for sure the Eagles were going to maybe chip out AJ. But I don't know. I guess that they're not. I mean, both the draft and free agency passed. I like Alex Caruso, man. I like him, man. He's a good player. You won with Philly? I'm great. Thanks, brother. Nice to see you again, brother. I'm very happy to see. Hey, I'm very happy to see John. We're shooting the shit here, mainly about basketball. Williams got 16, 7, 9, little slower night. He was on the All-Star team. He's definitely a Robin. Thunder is deepest team in the entire league. Well, they need a little bit more help, though. You might have to go to maybe 23, Ryan. Maybe 23 points. We'll see in game 2. Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams are you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's 16 points is really not a lot for your second best player, Ryan. That's not that good. You need your second best player to get you 23, 25 at least. Chet has been a bun since coming back from his injury. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been the biggest Chet fan, but I don't know. Give him some time. He's still trying to figure. I think he's only in year 2 or year 3. He was 520 shooting, so he wasn't efficient. We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night, man. What did they talk about on the sports shows? So it's basketball, man. They're just shooting the shit about basketball. Um, and like I said about the Carter situation, that he wants number 11 or number 56, and they're criticizing him for not wanting his own number, his own legacy, and everything else is just basketball. Colin Coward said that he thinks the Nuggets are gonna beat the Thunder, but he said the Celtics might do a gentleman sweep and actually win all 4 games versus the Knicks. And obviously Stephen A. Smith is the other way. He's super excited about the Knicks winning. But that's mainly what they're talking about. Obviously the NBA playoffs. Colin Coward did do an NFL rankings, and he put the Chiefs in the walk card. Jesus Christ. Nick Wright got pissed at him. Tuber had 5 of the rule players, not including in double figures scoring. That's a ton of help. I think he will bounce back. He's a good player. Yeah. Yeah, he was happy. Stephen A. Smith was super happy about. Yeah. And then Brian Windhorse was like, you might want to sell your horses. And he's like, I'm considering kicking Brian Windhorse out of the airwaves. He's pissing me off. I think the Celtics for sure, man. I'm not sure about the Thunder. What up, Mike? Welcome to the show. What did you think about the Knicks, man? Was in yeah. I don't know why Jason Tatum. He reminds me of like Carmelo Anthony or maybe even Kobe. You would think because of that he would have more of a mid range game. Stop shooting so many damn threes. Get on the post. Get on the baseline on the top of the key. Come on, man. You say you want to be like Kobe. Play more like Kobe. Let me guess. He put the Chargers first. Yeah, man. He put I forgot what it was, but yeah, man. He loved the Chargers. I don't know why, man. I lost so much confidence in Justin Herbert after that terrible game versus Houston. Jason Tatum was trash, man. He takes too many steps. Yeah, man, he does. Buddy Buckets, pendejo face for Colin Coward. Well, the other one, back in March, Colin Coward was on vacation, and the other one, Jason McIntyre, didn't. He said they're not going to make the playoffs. The Chiefs. I don't know why they hate him so much. But Colin Coward did have him winning the Super Bowl. But now I don't know what it is. I think they just wanted something new. I don't know. Or it also, like rankings can also, they do this so people actually click on it's like a clickbait, right? So they actually like watch the video, right? If you're not going to watch it live on TV, at least watch the video when the recap is. Thunder did enough to win. They did bad execution late in the game. Jalen Brunson is unbelievable, man. Tatum ain't no Kobe. He just acts like he's Kobe, kind of way he's. Yes, Ryan, but can you if you're gonna act like you're Kobe, let's do a better job of it. Kobe was not jacking up all those threes. Get your ass on the post up, take a 15-footer from the top of the key, get on the baseline, act a little bit more like Kobe. If you're gonna do that, said it wants to be like Kobe, but yeah. Like Devin Booker plays like Kobe. Devin Booker actually plays like Kobe. But Jason Tatum, he says he wants to be like Kobe. Plays nothing like Kobe. All he does is shoot threes. I don't get it how he wants to idolize Kobe and then he just boom, 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 a bunch of threes. Jason Tatum was 0-7 from the field and from the, yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Maybe this will finally wake him up. But yeah, I don't know, man, because if I don't even know if they're, I don't know about winning. They're not going to win in 5. I don't see them winning 4 in a row. I think they win in 6 or 7. He has mismatches and just launches threes for no reason. Yup. Pendejo face, man. All those threes. Wasting possessions, man. Wasting fucking possessions. Damn. They only made 15 out of 16. That's terrible. Really? They're favored by 10? Damn. I definitely know Chet Holmgren cannot stop Jokic. I mean, maybe Isaiah Einstein. I don't know. He can maybe slow him down a little bit more. When the threes aren't falling. Yeah, exactly, London. Attack the ram, post up. To be fair, even Kobe was only average 3-point shooter for what? Ryan, that's why I'm saying Kobe was not depending on the 3-point line. He would switch it up. He would get on the post. He would shoot from the top of the key. He would shoot from the baseline. He would drive all the way in. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of teams think that Boston is going to like go up by 20 again, but this time go up by 30 instead of losing the lead. That's why I think they have a big line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum took 3 of his 7 shots from the 3. Yeah. Pendejo face, man. But I think people are saying, oh, they're going to take another 20-point lead, but this time they're going to make sure they're not going to take their foot off the gas pedal. Hey, what up, Harry? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Harry? How you doing tonight, buddy? How you doing, Harry? If Luka wasn't blow by on defense, Celtics wouldn't have even got that ring. Oh, you're talking about last year with the Mavericks? He can drive to the rim. He's like, exactly. Drive to the rim, man. Take a post up. Take a baseline. Let me charge my phone. A lot of these players don't want to take. Oh shit! I almost fell. Don't want to take jump shots. I mean, they don't want to do anything else. They just want to shoot threes. Jalen Brown also needs to step up. Yep. Einstein plays for the OKC Thunder in the year 2025. Isaiah, what's his name? Hartenstein, not Einstein. Drew Holiday is my favorite Celtic. 2 rings under his belt. Yeah. I don't know. I like Drew Holiday a lot, but I don't know how much he still has left in the gas tank. I don't know how much left. He's been in the league for a while, dude. He was part of the Phillies team with Doc Collins, like back in the early 2010s. And then he was also part of like remember that the Pelicans team with Rajon Rondo and Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins that upset it. Porzingis was trash before. Yeah, he went down. He got sick. The Stars are gonna win the Stanley Cup. I don't really watch too much, man. Do people in I don't know, Mick. We don't have a team, so I don't know if like I really never like it. It's hard to know if people really like it when there's not a where there's no team in the city. May I would think so. They're like Houston is like a top five city in the country. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they don't have one. Game 1 against Vegas. What up, Igram? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? I do know that the yeah, he's a good receiver. Travis good tight end. Thank you, one. Did you see the White Sox ending versus the? No, what happened now? Oh my lord, what happened? I know. A few weeks ago, they had a fly out to tie the game, and the guy got hurt tagging up third base, and they couldn't score. I already told you. I think he's a good tight end. I saw that, man. And that cost Matt Olson to get an inside the park home run, right? I saw that. There was a poop out, what? The second base in the ninth inning, and they didn't catch it. Oh, my Lord. Damn, pendejo face. Damn. You think sometimes I feel like they do that shit on purpose they're trying to get a top pick in the draft. It bounced off his hat. Wow. That's terrible, man. Oh my Lord. They're really bad. They beat the fucking Astros 2 out of 3 over the weekend. I don't know. It was too cold for Houston. Fiend. Yeah, Mick, they're not that good anymore. They are not that good anymore. Not even the Rangers. I thought they were going to do something, but I guess not. And when White Sox right fielder Michael A. Taylor could have made an easy throw to second for the force out, he tossed it wildly over the head of, oh my Lord. That's terrible. Yeah, dude, they're trash. White Sox baseball, man. Ugh. They're terrible. Hey, what up, one? Welcome to the show. Michael A. Taylor. I did one. I'm just chilling, watching basketball and hanging out with the family. boom, boom. Fiend. Yeah, Mick. There's been a lot the last few days. Jonathan, oh Jesus, hit a ground up the middle potential double play ball, but this is the 2025 White Sox shortstop Jacob Ameja. He saw it to stop the ball and made a poor flip. Damn. The off the back, everyone was safe, allowing Kanaha to score. Jesus Christ, pendejo face, man. The White Sox, they're so bad. And then the Royals walked it off. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. What a pendejo. What up, T-Money? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, T-Money? We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night. Yeah, I guess the Astros suck now. If you lose 2 out of 3 to the White Sox. I think they were winning fucking 3 or 4-0, and then the White Sox came back and won on Sunday. They came back and won it. Watch Dodgers, Marlins, and the 2 NBA games. I'm just focusing on NBA, but I do try to watch baseball on the weekends. Dodgers oof. They lost today, the Dodgers. How I think the Yankees and Padres, how's that going? We threw the game in the 10th. We threw a trash pitcher. Damn. Oh, damn. It wasn't even that good of a game. 12-3. That's not even good. Carlos Carrasco got released, right? By the Yankees. Fiend. What up, Celtic? Welcome to the show. Padres win game 1, Yankees. Okay. Devin Williams choked yesterday, gave up. Damn, Devin Williams. He's too much pressure to pitch in New York. Yeah, I saw Carlos. Yankees scored 10 runs in the 10th inning, on the 7th inning. Damn. Not looking good for the Yankees, man. But I don't think they're going to release Devin Williams. It was a good game until the 7th inning. The bullpen collapsed for the Padres today. Yeah, to the fucking White Sox. Sirius Fano, Max Fried, and Dylan Cease pitch. Oof. I'm probably watching basketball. Go Dodgers. Yes, gave up 10 runs on the... Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Holy frijoles, man. Max Fried is damn good. Yeah. Max Fried. He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher. Yeah, Mick. They're saying that both San Antonio and Houston have a chance to maybe get the first overall pick. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, Dylan Cease again, and we talked about this for like outside of Michael Kopech, I haven't seen any White Sox players do good once they get traded outside of Michael Kopech. Hey, what up, Tara? Welcome to the show. Dodgers play at 4, so I can watch. It's a day game. I don't know if I'm gonna be home. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. We chilling on a damn Tuesday night. All right, Tara, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, what up, man? Beast, welcome to the show. Celtics, Knicks, and Oklahoma. Yeah. Nothing, dude. I don't know what to do with my fingers. The computer's not even on. Yup. But then at Thursday, is there going to be any games on Thursday? Probably just going to watch the same game for Yep. I don't know, Ryan. I wouldn't do it, but I don't know. The NBA is easier to get into the Hall of Fame than it is the NFL and the MLB. What up, Pivot? Welcome to the show. Bit more of a sweetheart. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, Jacob. Thank you for stopping by. Just one game on Thursday. I wonder why they're. Oh, it's because it's in. It's not a traveling. That's why. The Indiana, Cleveland are traveling, where Minnesota's still in Minnesota. What happened to TikTok shutdown? Did they? Yeah, June 19th, if I'm not mistaken, Mick. You streaming? Yes, I'm gonna stream for the rest of the week. I think, and I might take the week. One day of the week maybe on Saturday, but I should be here for the rest of the week. Cavs Pacers played on Sunday, so yeah, exactly, Mick. So only one game on Thursday, but it's probably like at what 7, 8 o'clock. They're gonna extend it again, probably. Yeah. Celtics next week on Saturday and okay. Oh yeah, but that's not until Saturday. There's a wrestling pay-per-view on Saturday, so I'm probably gonna stream on Friday and then take Saturday off and then be back on Sunday. So that's how the week is looking this week. Fiend. Isn't Backlash on Saturday? Yup. It's going to be at the same time as that. Oh, poor London, man. It happened again. It happened to you at WrestleMania, right? They play the Rockets and other play. Oh, my Lord. It happened again, London. Damn. Yeah, that's just bad luck, London. Jesus Christ, man. Need a better schedule for this shit. Yup, UFC 315 and WWE Backlash. Wait, Backlash? I think it starts at 5 or 6. I don't know. Wait, the NBA game's at... Oh, it's at 7:30. Yeah, fuck if... I think there's only like what 4 or 5 matches in the on Backlash. I think they canceled the Logan Paul Jey Uso fight. Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, man, there's so many damn WWE pay-per-views. Exactly. Same thing with the Dallas Rangers. I don't know why they be calling them that. Always a WWE pay-per-view when exactly, dude. Jesus Christ. Exactly, man. Out of all the teams, it happened WrestleMania, man. So many teams, dude. But you know what? Like, I think what that is because for marketing reasons, it sounds better San Francisco 49ers. That's why they do it. But a lot of like outsiders from Texas in 2023 when the Astros played the Rangers in the ALCS, they were confused. They're like, wait, is the city of Houston cheering for the Rangers or the Astros? They were confused. Review for Backlash. Inglewood Rams. Yeah, and I think they took off the Logan Paul Jey Uso one. I think they took it off. Denver Rockies. Don't know, man. That's just what Triple H does. Yeah, he doesn't like Triple H tries to keep the show under 3 hours. Yesterday was a good show, though. Paul Heyman and Jey Uso, and then he accepted the challenge. And that was a good main event. And then they brought out Sami Zayn and CM Punk. That was a good show, man. The promo with McAfee and Gunther was good. McAfee low-key, man. There might be something there. Imagine if they actually focus on actually making McAfee a wrestler. I don't know how good of a wrestler he'd be, though. That was a good promo, man. Becky Lynch and Laura Vicara, that was also a good promo. That was a good show. Anaheim Angels. I miss more Chargers step and gimmicks than they used to have in the most all the wrestlers look like. Well, you got to go watch AEW. That's even worse. AEW's even worse than WWE when it comes to character. Backlash is fine with 5 matches. Oh, that reminds me yeah, it was a good show. By far the best show compared to Dynamite and SmackDown. It was good, man. I couldn't believe it was over that fast. It went fast. Yeah. McAfee did a good promo on Gunther. That was a good promo by McAfee. It was a good show, London. I liked it. I liked it, man. Even the Io Sky Roxana Perez match was good. Although the finish was kind of stupid, right? They just did a bunch of roll-ups and then I'm like, kind of made Roxana Perez look like a pendejo. Lara, Kira, Becky. Yeah, that was good, man. That promo between Becky Lynch and Lara, Kira. Yeah, McAfee's good, man. That was a good promo. And then I think he thought he was in commercial because he came back to the announce table. He put his headphones on. He's like, "Well, I thought that was good." McAfee, we're on TV. Oh man. Yeah, he said you're soft. You've gone soft, Gunther. It does make sense, right? Because he made him tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Yeah, that was funny. He was trying to like pat himself on the, and then like Michael's like, "Pat, we're on TV." Oh man. But yeah, I mean, see, I think it's The Rock, man. He fucks up the storylines for showing up and they're not continuing the storyline. You see, now that they know for sure The Rock's not going to be involved, how much better the build-up for Backlash has been compared to what it was for WrestleMania. Hey, Pat, we are still live. Rusev, man, beat the shit out of the Alpha Academy, right? Otis and Tasawa. I need a Mystery of Darkness vibe for today's WWE. They try with the Wyatt family. It doesn't work. I feel like the Uncle Howdy's just too small. Like they need, like Undertaker was like fucking 6'9". He look intimidating. Nobody's gonna be intimidated of Uncle Howdy. I'm not gonna lie, the build up to it has, dude. It has. Gotta give him more time. Right now, he's just getting his feet wet again, I think. But definitely, I think that what they told us this week is he's for sure a heel. So we know that now. But they're probably gonna build him up like he's gonna probably beat a bunch of jobbers. Hopefully soon they put him in a storyline though. They are just having him, yeah, exactly. They're bringing him up again the way they did all those years ago as a badass, just beating up everybody. They might move him to SmackDown, though. It might be easier to build him up over there. Raw's a little bit too stacked up. Oh, another match, too, that was, kind of fun was Austin Theory versus Sheamus. Finally, Sheamus came back. That was the first time I seen Sheamus since like fucking what? January, February? What was Sheamus hurt again? He wasn't at WrestleMania. Paul Heyman crashed. Yeah. That was good. Fucking I knew they were gonna do something because they're backstage and they're like, now this is the time. There's nobody left. CM Punk, Roman, Sammy, they've all been taken out. And I'm like, oh, somebody's coming back. I kind of knew when he said that backstage. Sheamus finally back. Haven't seen him since. Yeah, what the fuck? Sheamus, I haven't seen Sheamus like in 3 months. Damn. I do wish that I think Triple H, because of how many times Vince would bury Triple H's NXT guys, I think that's why he kind of buries Austin Theory, because that was Vince McMahon's golden boy. I hope eventually he actually gives him a chance, because I actually think Austin Theory has talent. Maybe put him in with that group with Heyman, Breaker, and Seth. Who is the user? Always see them. Hey, she's the psychologist of the show, man. She's a psychologist. Yeah, she's the psychologist of the show, man. What up? Welcome to the show. No clue where he has been. I remember he tweeted when he was. Yeah, he said I'm available when Kevin Owens got hurt and they didn't have anybody to face Randy. Yeah, man. Austin. Yeah, man. Hopefully, eventually, Triple H actually gets over that whole shit, man. He's been burying him for 3 years now. Because Triple H got buried when he it was Kevin Nash and Scott Hall's final night at WWE before they went to WCW, and he gave him a hug, and they were like baby faces and he was a heel, and he got in trouble for it. But he got buried, but eventually, Vince gave him a chance. So eventually, I think Austin Theory Triple H has to give Austin Theory a chance. Wrestling. When I have to talk to people all day, I like to just hear the commentary. Yeah, she's like she just wants to listen. All day she's coaching people up. So right now she just wants to talk. I mean, she just wants to listen. He can put him in the exactly, dude, exactly. Come on, man. He's got to give him a chance, man. He's got to get over the whole Vince McMahon stuff and give him a chance. Was just checking, never seen someone just in the shadows. No, but we know who she is. I know who she is, man. Dude, Ryan. She donated $50, I think, multiple times. She donated $50 on Valentine's Day, and she donated $50 again at WrestleMania. We're good, man. We're good. She's definitely a good contributor to the show. Exactly, London. Exactly. He's got to get over it, man, and give the kid a chance. Low key, I mean, the best way to actually fix it would actually be having him win the Money in the Bank, but common sense, it doesn't make sense, right? He's an attack team. He's not winning a lot. But that would be the best. Maybe if you build him up slowly as a singles guy and eventually give him the Money in the Bank again. But that's going to take time. You haven't been here long, Ryan, but you need to kick out the whole, because that's what he want. Exactly, dude. It's okay. Yeah, all right. He was just getting certified. Okay. Yeah, I told him out. You got to kick people out because, like I said, Ryan, a lot of people are. It's the same person making different accounts. We used to have a detective on here, and he would know how to check that. But now he's busy. He can't come on anymore. What up, Adrian? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Adrian? Exactly, London. I said the mods gotta be a little bit more aggressive because I feel like it's the same jokes all the time. It's the same jokes, so I feel like it's the same person. It's the same person. We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly, Crystal, exactly. I told him on Saturday to be a little bit more aggressive. Mr. Carr, welcome to the show. How you doing, Mr. Carr? Mr. Car. We chilling on a damn Tuesday night, man. Chilling on a damn Tuesday night. We chilling, Adrian. You already know, man. We chilling on a damn Tuesday night. You already know we chilling. Yep. Yeah, man. I thought Ross was gonna win it when he hit that final curve stomp. I'm like, damn. What's your joke, London? What's your joke? What's your damn joke, man, on a damn Tuesday night? AEW Dynamite. Oh my lord. Isn't there rumors that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff are trying to make a wrestling company? Gunther and McAfee gonna be just to set up Goldberg and Gunther. So that's been talked about. That's gonna be at SummerSlam, I think, right? Gunther's gonna be his opponent. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though. But yeah, McAfee's not gonna win that match. It doesn't do anything for McAfee. It would hurt Gunther so much. I haven't seen London. I haven't seen Sonic. I think since Thursday. I don't know where the hell he's at. Yeah, interesting. Another company. Yeah, they started a freestyle wrestling league with some other trainer guy. Apparently, Gable Stevenson and someone else gonna participate. What do you mean freestyle? What do they mean by freestyle? Like, I thought like it was gonna be like an amateur league. I think that means like actual wrestling. Oh, especially if they're gonna use Gable Stevenson. Yeah. Well, that's interesting because I wonder how they'll do with that. An Olympic style wrestling, Romanian, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. I think, but not 100% what freestyle means either. When I first heard of it, I pictured something like a blood sport stuff, and then, but not for sure. I would think it would be more like a, what's it called, GCW, where it's super hardcore. Because that's the only thing you can kind of do to compete with WWE. That's what AEW does. They go hardcore. That's why I feel like the weekly shows are not that good. But the pay-per-views are. But storyline wise, you're not going to compete with WWE. Low key, they're not going to do this because they would lose so much money. But if AEW was run more like the UFC and only had like one show a month, maybe put up like a 7-10 match card, I feel it would really be really good. But obviously they got all that money from their TV deals for both Dynamite and Collision. So Gable Stevenson lost to someone recently in the Olympic style stuff, and they mentioned something like them running it back. So that's what. Okay, yeah, he lost the national championship. I saw that. Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, I saw. So yeah, maybe it is gonna be more of Olympic style wrestling, like Romanian style. Guys, when I was like in junior high, they when they put me on the wrestling team, and I thought it was WWE. I was so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna be the champion, and then I get to the fucking thing, and I'm like, wait, you know the thing they wear, I'm like, wait, this is the what do they wear, the thing, what is it, like, I thought it looked like my sister's ballet. I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. This is what my sister wears for her ballet class. It looked like a fucking tutu. I'm like, I'm not wearing a tutu. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, the singlet. Yeah, there you go, the singlet. I'm like, oh wait, we all gotta wear a singlet? I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this shit. This is like a fucking tutu. I was pissed, dude. I'm like, no, hell no. Yeah, I think London, did they take away the Logan Paul, Jay Paul, what's his name? Jay Uso. I don't think they're doing it anymore. I think they want to do a more storyline for it. Unc was looking for his microphone and the script instead of he just, yeah. No, dude, I walked out. Ryan, I walked out of the room. I never participated. Once I saw that it was like Romanian style, I left. I never signed up. The teacher went to go look for me because, they're all coaches after school. And I just told him, I don't want to stay after school, man. I'm already here from like 7 to 3. I don't want to stay. I think I had to stay until 5. I'm like, I don't want to stay after school, man. I don't have a drive. I told him something. I didn't have somebody to pick me up or something. But I told my friend, dude, no, it looks like a ballet. I'm like, damn, I thought it was actually WWE stuff. Versus Al's, no winner keeps the. Oh my lord. I don't. I don't know, man. I haven't seen any. No, because they promoted the show again today, and they took away it doesn't have it on the lineup. The Logan Paul Jey Uso fight. They took it out of this. They took it out of the thing, the post, or whatever how you call it. Liv Morgan expected to wrap filming up on May 16 and set to return on May 17 to United States as things stand. Will miss one. Yeah, she's in Japan filming a movie. Yep. And the believe is also Drew McIntyre and CM Punk are going to be filming soon. That's what I heard. I think that's where Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro come into play because they're like agents. So it's easier now for them to get movie deals. After all, Ari Emanuel's the agent of The Rock. Honestly, real wrestling is maybe the toughest sport there is. Basically, it's UFC without punching and kicking. Basically, Ryan. What's the movie she doing? Yeah, I don't know, Adrian. I forgot. Yeah, I saw Chelsea Green re-signed with WWE. I saw that. I forgot what movie it is. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch it because there's tariffs on movies now, guys. The president said that if they're not made in America, there's gonna be tariffs. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch it. James Ellsworth and Goldberg also re-signed. Well, no, Triple H said he's gonna do one more match with Goldberg for retirement in the summer. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to watch it here in the States because the president said if movies are made out of the USA, they're going to have 100% tariffs. Jay, what up, some dude? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? I did pure wrestling and also MMA. Wrestling was way more exhausting. That's why wrestlers always dominate in the UFC. That's why Logan and Jake, at first, when they wanted to box KSI and his brother, they wanted to do MMA because they did Romanian wrestling in high school. But then obviously they ended up doing boxing. Chillin', brother. Can we get a pendejo face for the? Oh man, I'm not gonna get into politics like that. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I was just saying about the movie. I was just saying about the movie, man. That I don't know if we're gonna be able to watch Liv Morgan's movie because it's made in Japan. We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Me neither, London. I don't think I've watched the movie so far this year. All of my TV time I waste on sports and wrestling. I waste all of my TV time. Destination. Well, can we get a pendejo face for John Cena turning heel? Man, they wanted the hype for WrestleMania. I don't know. I mean, we gotta continue to see how it bakes, man. Let's see. Exactly, sports and wrestling. Is Final Destination film here? Yeah, low key, Nick. So, well, Seth and Heyman have something good going on Raw. Seth and Heyman. Backlash build has been. It has, man. Unc, I could see you enjoying a. No, Ryan. No, I always end up watching Dwayne Johnson, Will Smith, and Adam Sandler. Last movie I watched was Will Smith, Bad Boys. That's the last one. That was like last summer. I don't like the Marvel stuff. I watch Hulk and then the Fantastic Four, but that's about it. Mostly I do action and comedy. That's mostly what I do. Like I watch Adam Sandler, like Grown Ups and Longest Yard, The Click, those. And then like Will Smith, I Am Robot, obviously the Bad Boys. What's the Safari one where all the people would during the daytime they had to hide and then at night they would come out and they would be zombies. Maybe like towards the end of the year because he plans to retire in December. No, he's 47. I don't think his Final Destination is going to be as good as the. Oh, you don't think so? I mess with Marvel and I don't care. Never in my life read comics as a kid, but I see like, oh, really missing out, bro. And Game and Civil War. That's what this girl told me on. She made a movie ranking, and I'm like, oh, I don't really watch movies. And she's like, you're missing out. A lot of people have told me that I'm missing out. Because he comes every day, some dude. He comes every day. Because some dude, you were gonna get your mod that day with Ryan and Michael Kunke, but you weren't here. You were not here. I have to give them up in like groups of 3 or groups of 5 because then everybody's gonna want a mod. So when the next bash of groups comes in, you better be here, some dude. I was looking for you in the chat. I was like, where's some dude? Where's some dude? Where's some dude? And you weren't here. Now, when there's like another few more people, then I'll put you in. What's up, M12? Welcome to the show. What up, Javine? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? I know. Hi, Captain. Who lives on the sea under a sponge? SpongeBob, sweet cheese. Never mind. He always looking for y'all. Exactly. I was calling your name, some dude. I'm like, today I'm gonna give a mod to some dude, Michael Kunke and Ryan, and then you weren't here in the chat. I mess with you, bro. I come in quiet, I bit, but not every day. I can't. It's okay. Don't worry, Adrian. Jess Vin. Okay. Jess Vin. Okay. Yeah, some dude. You just happened to miss the day that I was giving out the mods in a group. But next time there's like maybe 3 to 5 people, then I'll give it to you. Next time, dude, I'll give it to you. We're chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I like sushi. I also like pizza and cheeseburgers. Those are probably my favorite foods. Terrible, Adrian. Terrible. I don't know why we can't sell this thing, man. We did we've done like 2 open houses in a matter of 3 weeks. We've had people come in, but no offer. No offer, man. The last people that came in the house, they came in for 5. They came in before, and then they came in for like to look at it again. But it was very, very, very weird. They came in to look at the house one more time, and we're like, oh, they like it. They were here for like 5 minutes. Well, you know what they did? They took a shit, and then they left. So my mom or my parents think that it's that they won the house, but they can't afford it right now. And you know how like animals to mark their territory. My mom's like, maybe that's their way of marking their of marking their territory. Like, oh, we're gonna mark our territory. We won this house. We're gonna shit. They took a shit on the toilet. So my mom's like, maybe that's their way of trying to save the house so they can buy it when they can afford it. I was laughing, man. Pizza and cheeseburgers. What are you? That's what I like to eat, man. Sushi, pizza, and cheeseburgers. It's the market, man. Ain't as bad as it was around 2010, but it's getting worse. Yeah, we tried to sell a house in 2013, and also we didn't have good luck. It took forever. Yeah, he took a shit. It was your uncle? Yeah. Yeah, my mom was like, they're maybe they're marking their territory. like a fucking animal. I don't know. My mom was so we called the router and they're like, hey, dude, these people came in here. They came in once and they came in to look at it again, but they just came in for 5 minutes. And then we come in and we're turning off. You have to turn all the lights on so the house looks as bright as possible. We come back in and there's a fucking shit on the toilet. My mom's like, what the fudge? And my dad's like, I cleaned the restrooms. There's no way. And so, yeah, we had to call the router and tell them, hey, they came in here for like 5 minutes. They took a shit and they left. So we don't know. And that was the last person that came in. That was about 10 days ago. My favorite food are pizza, cheeseburgers, and chicken. Oh, you like chicken? They want to test out the toilet. They didn't flush. A king has to know what the throne is, I guess. Like on Grown Ups too, when they're at the Kmart and next shits on the shoe. Oh my lord. Showroom toilet. I would be pissed, man. See shit. Exactly. That's not cool. That's how we notice. Otherwise, we don't even notice. We would have cut in home and whatever, right? Maybe it would have smelled a little bit funky. But other than that, we wouldn't have never realized. The reason we realized was because there was literally shit on the toilet. Yeah, not even flush. Exactly. That's some psychopath. That's what we're saying. It's almost like we're marking our territory. Like it's like they won the house, but they don't have the money. Something like that. I don't know. It's like when an animal pees to mark their territory. Yeah, something like that. M12. Even cats cover it up. Yeah, they want to. I think that's why they didn't flush. They wanted to like. They wanted us to know like we shit on here. They wanted us to know. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again, man. Hopefully not. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just whatever. So Lakers out again. Anyone still want to debate on the whole? You to me, it's been over for a long time, man. The guy lost like fucking 6 finals. Even if like you take away, okay, in 2007 and 2017, he didn't have or excuse me, 2018, he didn't have the teams right. They had no business being there. But then, like in 2015, he had injuries, you know. But then, what about? There's still no excuses. He flat out lost in 2014 to San Antonio, 2011 to the Mavericks, and 2017 to the Warriors. So you're still 4-3. There, to me, it's over, man. What are you having tomorrow? I don't know, London. Yeah, there's no argument. His finals record is horrendous. The one thing I will say, he's better than Magic Johnson. I would say that. If right now Magic Johnson was coming up, that's what I think I would say. Oh, he looks like a poor man's version of LeBron. I might have chicken sandwich again. Oh, you love chicken sandwich. I hope the chef can get in the kitchen and not sit out next game. It's not looking good, Susie, with the freaking hamstring. Those tend to take. They could take up to 10 to 20 days, man. We'll see, though. It's different eras for sure, but I can't help but laugh when people still put him above Jordan. Yeah, man, I like any chicken, like chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets. You know, you eat the grilled chicken or no? Because that's like a dude, London. Um, I know it's hard because you have to repeat, but if you eat like fucking grilled chicken every day with like a salad, like I don't know what your weight is, but if you're trying to lose weight, oh, you would lose a hell of a weight if that's all you eat, like fucking grilled chicken and a salad. Have you tried the strips from McDonald's? Oh yeah, London. So if you ever want to lose weight, you're for sure gonna be successful eating grilled chicken and a salad every day. Jordan had the best run. LeBron best overall career. It's not even close. Yeah, well, they're probably limited edition, right? The fucking chicken strips at McDonald's. They're probably limited edition. They never leave anything on the menu. Yeah. See, I don't like grilled chicken. I don't like the texture of it. So anytime my mom makes grilled chicken, she makes me grilled fish instead. They had some back in the day called chicken selects. I figured it's like those. Yeah, maybe. Like Phil Jackson even said about the Bulls, Jordan is our best scorer, Pippen is our best overall basketball player. Damn, he said that? That's wild. Hey, what up, Adam? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Adam? All right, guys, about 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna call it a night. About 10 more minutes. I don't know, man. Jordan even had some defensive titles too in his arsenal. I'm doing good too, man. I feel like if they played, LeBron would beat him a few times one-on-one if they played, because LeBron is bigger, stronger. He's 6'9", 270. Jordan was 6'6", maybe like 250. So LeBron would at least get the better of him a few times. Never game 7. Never had to play a game 7 in the finals. Shows rest of his week. Yeah, I will be on for the rest of the week, and then I'll take a day off on Saturday. Jordan had won Defensive Player of the Year. That was highly disputed. I don't know. I always like players like Allen Iverson and Vince Carter and Kobe Bryant. Hey, great night to you, Jasmine. Yeah, London. I'm gonna switch it up this weekend. Probably stream on Friday, and take a day off on Saturday. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Let's have this talk a different time. When is the earlier? No energy for that right now. Oh yeah, man. Everybody else is having that conversation about Jordan and LeBron. Everybody was always wanting to have that conversation. That's the only thing Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith disagree with. Everything else they agree with. We chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. End of the day, it's different eras. It's all subjected, I'll say. All right, hold on. We chilling on a damn Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. I personally like players that bring something different to the game and stand out. Neither Michael or LeBron really did that. Both GOATs. Both GOATs. That's the link of Phil Jackson, Jordan's coach and best coach all time, saying Pippen was the best all-around player in the NBA. Thank you, London. Thank you. Thank you, London. Well, some people say that the one they compared to Kawhi Leonard, right? That's who they compare Pippen to. But they said Kawhi has a better jump shot. Also, will agree Jackson or Popovich GOAT coaches. Yep. And Pat Riley. Those are probably the 3 best coaches of all time. Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, and Greg Popovich. Screenshot and then put the link into your browser. I think Pat Riley has 9 championships. Phil Jackson has 11. And then Popovich has 5, if I'm not mistaken. We chilling on a bam. In total, Phil Jackson, yeah, 2 as a player with the Knicks. So, but we're only counting coaches as coaches. It's so crazy because in the NBA, the highest one is 11. In baseball, I think the highest one is 4. I think Bruce Bochy, if he wins one more, he breaks the record with 5. I've been coming to these lives since like February and always wonder what's your name. You don't need to answer. Yeah, we don't say that. We don't. Just call me CE or Unc. Yeah. Call me Unc. Unc. I wouldn't hurt anything to drop a first name. I used to lie about it, Ryan, but now I don't even do that. It's whatever. Maybe I'll come up with like a fake one. Or I don't know. I might change my YouTube handle. I don't know. Maybe Sports Unk or something. I don't know. Yeah, make a character. So I'm gonna have the name Torta Pound. Oh my lord. That was wild. That's crazy. There's people like they say, oh yeah, this is not even my real name, guys. You guys are wasting your time. Like they'll put like Michelle Gonzalez, and then that's not even their name. Yeah. My name is Adrian. It's short for Ben. Oh, really? I think a lot of people do it, but I don't know. I would just put like a like Eagles fan or Chiefs fan instead of that, honestly. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, it just says Adrian.